Alright, so we have our quiz HTML complete. Now it's time to add some CSS to our style sheet. Okay, so let's go to our style.css, and as always I like to start from the top down. So the body tag, let's give it a background, and the background is going to be an orange color, so it's going to be F0 what is it, 6226. Okay, we need a pound or hash symbol here. Alright, so that's the background. Let's set the color to white, and the font family, I'm going to use Arial. Alright, and the font size, I'm going to say 14 pixels. Alright, so that should do it for the body. Let's make sure that that's working. Alright, so next I'm going to do the container div. So it's an ID, so we want to use this hashtag or pound sign, whatever you want to call it, and container. And let's give it a width. And I forgot to mention, this is actually a responsive template or a quiz. You can see if we go ahead and resize. Alright, so it's made to look pretty decent on a mobile device. Alright, so width, we're going to say 60% for the width. Background of the container is going to be that blue color, so that's going to be 199 FDB. And for the margin, we're going to do 20 pixels on the top and bottom, and then for the right and left we want to do auto because we want it to be pushed into the middle. And I'm also going to give it an overflow of auto, and also padding, we're going to give 25 pixels of padding, and this should be overflow. Okay, that's the container. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, so we're getting there. Now let's do the header element. So header, I want to align everything to the center, so I'm going to do text align and then center, and give it a border bottom. Okay, and that will be white, and we'll say dashed for the style, and then 1 pixel for the size. Okay, so the header H1 tag, whoops, for the header H1 tag I want to zero out the margin and padding. So margin, padding 0. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Alright, that's good. Okay, so the paragraph, let's add a little bit of, let's zero out the padding for the paragraph. So header P, okay, so padding 0, and then I just want a margin top of 5 pixels, and I'm going to set the color to black. Alright, so the section, which is this area with all the questions, I'm going to give that a minimum height of 400 pixels. Alright, and then finally the footer. Well, I just want to align to the center. So text align center. Alright, pretty easy. Alright, so this scroll bar shouldn't be here. Did I? Okay, I put height 400 pixels. This needs to be min height. There we go. And I want to style this submit answers button a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to say input, and then we can specify the actual type of the input, which is going to be submit. Alright, and I'm going to set a background, and I want the background to be that same orange as the body, so I'm going to grab that. Alright, and I'm going to set the border to 0. Color, I want it to be white text, and then padding, we'll do 10 on the top and bottom, 15 on the right and left. Alright, and let's just add a pointer for the cursor. Cursor pointer. Alright. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is we're going to get some result text up here that's going to be generated by the JavaScript when the quiz is done. So I want to just add a little bit of styling to that. So results, it's going to have an H3. Okay, so I want to set a background. It's going to be this same orangey color. Alright, and then padding, 10 pixels. And what else? A margin of 10 on the top and bottom, and 0 on the right and left. Alright, and we're also going to have a span inside of there, so results, span, and I'm just going to set the color to black, and set the font weight to bold. Alright, so the actual score, if it's 4 out of 5, the 4 and the 5 will have a span tag around them. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the CSS. So we have all our display done. In the next video we will add the JavaScript so we can actually add some logic to our quiz.